of Time, Lost on the Titanic, Book 3, Jessica Rinker, illustrated by Bethany Stancliffe. Epic Originals. Stowaways. Ellie, Vic, and Max tried to find their way to the second-class cabins, where they knew Ruth was staying with her family. Luna ran along beside them, happy to be back with her family. On the way, Alice slipped back into the dining room where they'd seen the silver teapot. The room was empty, and some of the tables were set for breakfast. She slipped one of the tablecloths off a table, wrapped the teapot inside, and slung it over her shoulder. "This is ridiculous," Vic said. "I don't know," Max said. "I feel like Juniper wouldn't tell us to get the teapot if it wasn't important. I don't like the idea of stealing, but all of this stuff will be at the bottom of the ocean soon," Ellie said, shivering at the thought. "Now let's find Ruth." But the ship was so large, and there were so many rooms and staircases and doors that they quickly realized they'd never find Ruth in the time. "We need a better plan," said Max. Vic and Ellie agreed. They were going to need to ask someone for help. The only person Ellie could think of was Molly Brown. She could run the crew. Ellie told the boys they'd listened to her before they'd listened to us. Plus, she said she'd be on the upper deck reading, so she could be easy to find. They're just going to think she's crazy, and she's going to think we're crazy, and it's a dumb idea. "You have a better one?" asked Ellie. "Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. Go, Luna, to chase her tail right now, so we can get off this sinking ship. I don't care what you say. I'm not going home without warning." Ellie got up on tiptoe to try to make herself as tall as Vic. It didn't work. "Okay, you two," Max said, gently pulling Ellie and Vic away from each other. "Don't fight. It's not going to help. It's a good plan, and Ellie's right. We have to try." "Whatever the whole change history thing?" asked Vic. "I think we should let it slide this one time," Max said. Ellie had a valid point. "Maybe the ripple effects will be good, and then we get Luna to chase her tail," Vic asked. "Yes." Together they ran back up the grand staircase, and found their way to the upper deck. It was freezing outside now and very dark. The wind nearly blew them over, and Ellie wondered if Molly would even be out here anymore. Who could read in this wind? But they made their way toward the front of the ship anyway, and there were people there, in spite of the cold, tucked into little alcoves and protected from the wind. Bands played music, waiters served drinks, and there, sitting under a wool blanket and reading a book by the glow of a lamp, was Molly Brown. "Ah! The little furball thief herself," she said when she saw Luna. "Did you bring back my globe?" "No, ma'am," Ellie said. "We looked, but we couldn't find it. We're hoping Luna didn't eat it." "She's a regular garbage truck," Max said. "Well, blast if I have any idea what you're talking about, son, but it's high time everyone gets to bed, I suppose." "But we came to find you for a reason," Ellie said. She cleared her throat. "There's something we need to tell you. We know something that you should know. that everyone on this ship should know, and we need your help to tell them. Well, go ahead, child. Don't just stand there letting the words freeze in the air, Molly said. Get to the point. The Titanic's going to sink, Big blurted out. Molly looked serious for a moment, and then her face scratched up really tight and she laughed and laughed. Don't be ridiculous. Everyone knows this ship is unsinkable. You sure have a big imagination. She smiled and tossed Big's hair. Get ourselves back to your cabin before you freeze to death. Molly gathered up her things and headed inside. The Titanic sank. Oh, my stars! She chuckled as she went. So much for that idea, said Ellie. She looked down at Luna, who was now lying on the ground, panting hard. You okay, girl? Ellie asked. Big said she doesn't look good. Of course she doesn't. She ate half of the ship today. We have to get her home. Yes, we do, and we have to get us home. Let's sneak into one of the rooms and try to get Luna to scream. Big said, okay. Ali got Luna to stand, and they made their way to the grand staircase once more, only to be stopped by a frowning crew member. Officer Rowe. You three again. Children are not allowed on the deck of 110, he said. We're going back to our room now, said Big. And what room is that? Officer Lowe crossed his arms. Big blinked. Ticket, he said. Big blinked away again. And what's this? Officer Lowe grabbed the bundle, slung over Ellie's shoulder. Now no one knew what to say. That's what I told thieves and stowaways, he said, grabbing Big's sweatshirt hood. You're coming with me to see the master at arms. The who? Big said. It's like the police on the ship, Ellie whispered. She shivered. This was not good at all. The end. See more in chapter 8.